Hello, welcome to Mental Health. I'm Robbie Stevenson, and today we are here with Nemesis. Selena is the drummer in Nemesis. They're from Serbia, and I'm really enjoying their music videos. My personal favorite is Dead End. Say hello, Selena.
Hi everyone. Dead End
Yeah.
is also my personal favorite.
Oh, cool, cool. Yeah. I like Dead End. It's pretty unique. I like your newest one too. Where you're in the desert, but yeah, it's cool too. Kind of reminds
Yeah,
me of
thank you.
like the Spice Girls uh, music video when they were in the desert, but metal. You know?
Yeah, but we like Spice Girls. I mean, we actually feel like Spice Girls, but metal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
It's
so
cool.
you're right. Basically, that's it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it works out. Oh, cool. So how did the band Nemesis come together?
Well, about 5 or 6 years ago, the singer Sanya, she contacted me and she wanted to make Arch Enemy cover band. So she dragged Alexandra, the guitar player, with her on some kind of meeting, and we were like, "Hey, all three of us really like Arch Enemy, and we really wanted to make that Arch Enemy cover band. But since we are all girls, why don't invite two girls more and have an all-female Arch Enemy cover band?" And fortunately for most of the people, we didn't stay Arch Enemy cover band for too long.
Yeah, yeah. Like I love Arch Enemy. Like I got the signed album right there. That was from last October. So that's with the Canadian vocalist. I am drawing a blank on her name because I suck. But hey, hey, it's okay.
Alisa White
Yeah, that's it.
Glutz.
Yeah. I saw Arch Enemy with the vocalist previous to that when they opened for Megadeth actually at a Gigantour. I think it was number two. I don't remember exactly. I've done a lot of drugs since then. So
Okay.
but I'm in recovery now, so it's all good. Trying to get some brain cells back, but I don't think that's how it works. I think I'm just,
Well, good luck.
I've
Good
got
luck
what
with
I've
that.
got, but I'll just try to keep that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so when did you start playing drums?
I was about 13, and I don't know why. I just like the energy that comes from the drums. And I actually come from a really small town in Serbia called Smederevo. And they were all shocked when I said that I wanted to learn how to play drums, because it's like, no, but you got to play violin or piano. And fun fact is, I used to play the piano, but I got expelled from the musical school because I didn't like it.
Oh, wow, that's
And
cool. Yeah, take that,
yes,
people.
so I was seen as a kind of a freak back then, but never mind. I just really like the drums, and I continued playing. So everybody's now is like, oh yeah, yeah, the drummer girl. But fortunately,
It worked out.
there's
Yeah,
more.
it
It worked
worked
out.
out.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Cool. When did you start listening to metal, and what was your like big bands that you got into at first?
Oof. I don't know. I think I started listening to metal around like 12 or 11. I don't remember. And actually, the first band that I ever heard was Death.
Wow. Well, I wish I could say that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. I just, yeah, or how I got in some kind of friendship with a lot of metalheads, and they were like, "We need to play you this music. It's really cool." And they played that to me because they thought I would be shocked or whatever. And I was like, I kind of dig this.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's it. And afterwards, I just started like taking CDs from people. And I don't know. I heard Arch Enemy also when I was early in metal. So yeah, that's like two the biggest bands in my life. I heard them first actually.
Oh, that's great. For me, it was more like my older brother was listening to harder music, and so it was like Korn and Nine Inch Nails, and then I just took that and ran with it. And then the first time I listened to Death, I was like, oh, I don't really like it, but and then it grew on me so much. I wish I could have been one of those people that was like, this is awesome right from the get go, but I'm there now, and that's the important part.
Well, that's nice. I mean, but it's okay if you like corn.
Yeah, Korn is like kings of the new metal. Well, until
Yeah.
Slipknot took over, because they're still really awesome, and Korn, in my opinion, is not. But yeah, okay. This is a longer question on my end. Here we go. I personally love the metal community and never feel more at home than when going to a metal show. From the waiting in line to getting to the actual show. What is the metal community like in Serbia?
Oh, the metal community in Serbia is small but really diverse.
Okay.
You can find all kinds of people there, but I also feel at home when I'm at concerts. And I think because the metal community in Serbia is so small, that's the reason, because it is warm and accepting for new people. So I don't know. It's always interesting when you meet somebody from the metal community outside the concert and you like find out that they're like doctors, lawyers, or whatever. You're like, whoa, you're not that dude that drinks beer in front of the club every Sunday or Saturday. And they're like, nah.
Yeah, that's great.
So,
I love how
yeah.
diverse it is, and I've always loved like just as much as the actual concert is just being with fellow metalheads in the lineups. I remember because I'd always have to drive 2 hours to go to a good show, and basically I get in line, we'd be there like 2 hours, 3 hours early sometimes, and I'd have so much fun just cracking jokes and making strangers laugh. Then
Mhm.
and going to the show, it's always awesome. And then at the end of every show, I'd always leave, and because my voice would just be so cracked, like just absolutely gone, and trying to sing "Loving You Is Easy 'Cause You're Beautiful," but like the whole song would just be terrible because your voice is just screwed up. Oh, so
Yes.
many good times. Actually, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be doing mental health interviews if it wasn't for going to a concert early and making friends in the lineup, because that's how I got my VIP pass to meet Iced Earth. Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
was,
envy you so much.
yeah, I was just in the lineup early, making jokes, making friends, and they had an extra VIP pass, and so I got in, and I met Stu Block, and yes, and I stayed in contact with them, and yeah, I John Schaefer obviously, and yeah, I stayed in contact with Stu and a little bit, whether he wanted me to or not, I don't know, but yeah, we he was the first person I interviewed for mental health. It's been great, and actually, there's going to be a part two coming up around next month or so.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm really honored. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, I just saw a cool band, and I sent out the messages over social media, and it's really awesome actually because I send out the messages. I either get a yes or a nothing at all.
Oh,
Yeah, they
cool.
just don't message back. So I'm like, okay, well, thanks for your time.
No, you're welcome. Thank you for taking an interest in our band.
Yeah,
It's appreciated.
I'm really enjoying it. I want to see a tour with you guys in this and Arch Enemy here in Canada. That would be awesome.
Whoa,
Yeah,
yeah, that would be really awesome.
you could be like, we started off just being a tribute band to you.
Yes, look at us now going on tour with you.
Yeah, awesome. In the video for Dead End, you're using the double kick pedals while wearing heels. Is it easier or harder to drum in heels? Because if it's easier, then I'll have to go buy a pair because I want to get better.
Oh, I want to spare you some money because it's awful. It's I don't know. It's like the worst pain you can feel ever. Just imagine somebody sticking two knives at your feet and then making you play double bass. It was a huge mistake, but I like how it looks.
Yeah, it
And
looks great. It looks great. Like
yeah,
it's worth it visually, I'd say.
yeah, but I'm actually whenever there is a like shot of me that don't have like legs in the shot of the camera, I don't play when I have heels for recording of the videos because it's really painful.
Okay.
But I don't know, people seem to like it. They're like, oh, the drummer in heels, that's so cool. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to build that cool drummer, but only for show. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you did that pain because that was one of the things when I saw the music video. I was like, okay, I've got to talk to these people.
Yeah. Well, it worked, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Now you get to talk about your band to my 75 subscribers.
Well, hello to everybody, every 75 one of you, if I'm saying that correct. Um, well, my band is great. My band is awesome. You should check it out.
Yeah. Great music videos. When are you gonna have like a full album coming out?
Oh, actually, we do, but this whole thing with the pandemic maybe got the news kind of
Push back?
invisible. Yeah, we actually released our first debut album in February this year. It's
Is it on
called
vinyl? Because I'll order it. Like I love my vinyl.
Yes, it is on vinyl. It is in the form of CD, vinyl, and cassette for really like old school hardcore fans.
Yeah, I know a few people like
Um,
that.
and it's called The War Is On. And we released it under the small Serbian underground label called Grom Records, which is really great because we don't have any kind of music industry that supports rock or metal music here in Serbia. So we didn't want to release album for some already established foreign labels. We wanted to like stay true to our local underground.
Oh, that's great. You gotta help out the people that need the help.
Yes, and you can actually find our album on all the popular streaming platforms like Spotify, Deezer, Amazon Music, etc., etc.
But I'd suggest people actually buy the album so that you aren't
Yes,
getting paid 0.006 of a cent for every song that's listened to that's split up amongst your band because that's sad and pathetic and I really don't like that. Yeah.
yeah. Thank you for inviting people to purchase our music.
Yeah. See, I always buy vinyl records. I've said this joke a few times, but it's true. It's actually, I sent you that stand up. You really liked it from what you said. I'm not putting words in your mouth. You said it.
I
But
said it.
I left this joke out accidentally, but it goes, I buy vinyl records now instead of drugs. So I'm still getting spun. But the good thing is I get to use the same needle over and over and over again.
It is a good joke.
Yeah, thanks. That's my favorite one of 2019. I wrote my favorite joke I wrote in 2019. Yeah.
Great. Send me your favorite 2020 joke.
I will. I will. I've tweaked it, and it's actually really good, and it's actually getting me applause breaks. So, yeah,
Nice.
it's like 40 seconds long.
Woohoo!
Oh, yeah. I built it up a whole bunch, so it's my show. I'll just tell it. If you want to listen to it, we'll just do that. 2 years ago, legendary drummer Vinnie Paul from Pantera died, and on his official Facebook page on the anniversary, it said this year, "Have a shot to honor Vinnie Paul." I was a little bit pissed off because would you do heroin to honor Lane Staley? Would you go skiing to honor Sonny Bono? Would you take a bath to honor Whitney Houston? Would you ride a horse to honor Christopher Reeves? Would you raw dog a prostitute to honor Eazy-E? Would you take a shit to honor Elvis? Well, I'd do all of those things to honor Chris Farley. There's my applause break. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Okay, it's a bit dark, but it's good.
Uh, you didn't notice a theme in my jokes with the darkness?
Yeah, I mean, with your music also.
Yeah.
Ba-dum,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, that was like a comic relief.
yeah, exactly, right? Um, it's I'm almost surprised at your album title, you know, because it's not like Serbia to be like the war is on, you know. Let's
So you did your research.
what
Okay.
what what what? Just because like the surrounding countries don't like you and you don't like them and stuff. But yeah. I'm. This isn't um war health. This is mental health. So we'll talk about music.
Yes. No, we promised we didn't want to start a real war. We just liked the title.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's a good title.
Yeah.
It's metal. It's
Yeah.
very metal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Is there anything you want to plug or anything before we get going?
No, not really.
Other than your album that we already talked about?
Can you repeat that question?
Other than the album we were already talking about? Do you want to
Oh,
promote that again?
yes, sure. Nemesis, an all-female melodic death metal band from Serbia. It's somewhere in the Eastern Europe. Um, has a debut album called The War Is On. You can try by ordering album from us by liking our Facebook page. It's Nemesis. You will see like 5 girls looking angry. That's us. And also, you can try typing Nemesis Official in your YouTube search, where you can see all of our videos. And also, just released my first drumming playthrough. So, I'm trying to promote myself a little bit.
We have to. You have to promote yourself. Maybe people will see my stand up because of this. Maybe people will go to your shows and buy your records. It's all about promotion, getting yourself out there. And I'm happy to provide a platform, even if it is only for 75 people right now. But I'm sure your fans will subscribe too, you know. I'm not going to say subscribe because we all know how Facebook works. It's been around for years. So, yeah. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if you like it, you know what to do.
Click the button.
Click that button. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Selena, for being on Mental Health. It was a pleasure to have you.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me. It was time great spent.